There we are. Hello, hello. Welcome back once again. I am Levvittome, and getting back into the swing of things, we have more Nier Automata. It has been a little bit since last time. I don't believe anything ostensively dire needed to get done. So, let's hop directly on in. There we are. There we go. Last time, we had some more plot developments, more doubt being cast in the direction of your High Command. Discovered the aliens were long dead. Spoke to Emil. That's right. Emil, who had fought for so long and so hard that he had sealed away his memories. Anything that did not help him fight better, survive better. That's right, and we went looking for lunar tears to help him remember. What else did we have left? An enemy's past. Speed Star. Eventually we will get back to this guy. Let's see. Emil's memories. Right, wait. Right, that's the the flooded city. Halfwit Inventor, something there. Deep down. Oh, there's something in there. That's the animal guy. Oh, wait, maybe no. Maybe that is. Either way, we will definitely be getting to the flooded city. Okay, we also need to get over there. So for now, let's head there first. Right, doubts on your High Command. Commander's been telling us some things that don't add up. We were warned not to ask too many questions. That's right, double sword. And all in all, very unsure as to just what we're fighting, I guess. Because as we were led to believe, the machines are working under orders of the aliens. Now we know from the two mysterious machines that look like androids, the aliens have been long since dead. So what are we fighting? If the aliens have been long since dead, humanity can return to Earth. Well, can. They probably shouldn't, given the current circumstances of machines running rampant. let's be honest, it would probably be pretty good if, for the Earth, if, you know, just humans give it a little bit more time to recover. Let nature heal some more. A little bit more of that would not be remiss. Any white boy? Nope. Oh well. Let's see. There should should be something down here. But let's not go crazy and get ourselves squished, shall we? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh boy. It's been a hot minute. And I'm mixing up what game controls I'm thinking of. Because, as those of you who follow me on Twitter, Levvittome, at Levvittome on Twitter, been getting more into, some Genshin Impact, which is not something I expected to have happen, but it scratches that itch of, like, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it's, a free-to-play game, so, why not give it a shot? And it's fun. I wish the characters were a little easier to get a hold of. But that's part and parcel of gacha games. So, yeah. It's really engaging and I have a lot of fun. Not sponsored, of course. But, it scratches the Legend of Zelda itch that just playing Legend of Zelda again doesn't. Which is a shame. Because playing through it one time doesn't leave much else to a replay except for like challenge runs or like, oh, I'm gonna do this without without Korok seeds, or using only one type of weapon, or... Well, it's not really feasible, would it be? I don't know, actually. Or just, like, no... no Divine Beasts, just go straight to Ganon. Or... free to adventure, but no Divine Beasts. Just doesn't really seem like good... Doesn't seem like it would be as much fun, because I remember they were a lot of fun. The puzzle solving, the goodies you'd uncover. I miss it. I miss it a lot, and Genshin's kind of supplementing that in having its own stories and its own setting, which I greatly enjoy. I like learning about settings and seeing how they function, how they're put together. And, true to form, questioning how these worlds are built. Whether it be, like, world forged by the gods, or like, oh yeah, we've got our patron deity here. Don't really hear much of them, but it's Halone, the Fury, by the Fury. Like, yeah, this, that, by the Fury. It's like, on that tangent. It has been an age since I last played FF14, but someday I will return to it. When stuff is more... Wait, what? Once things are more ship-shape, we'll say. What is the castle front? Oh. Huh. So the castle will lead down here. I don't know, I'm rambling off topic wildly, as I tend to do. Let's find out what this does first. No button? No, it's automatic. Neat. Ah, but that game and this one have such... such a shared connection that probably isn't 100% mysterious, but it is what it is. But I'm getting off topic again. Nier Automata. Where do I need to go? That's the forest. You know what? Let's go through the forest. We'll make a loop. No teleporter because there is something on the way over here. Whoop. There we go. Slice and dice. Fantastic. Let's see. No, not over there. Right, this is where we first met Emil. That's going to be a thing later, as we cannot interact with it now. So let's see what... This is the camp that we helped set up. This forest branch is open for business today. Feel free to swing by if there's anything you need. Yeah, sure. Let's see. Chips. So many chips. Reset. Huh. 5% chance. Just absorb. Oh, these are very expensive. Well, that's neat, but, hey, I know this is a bit out of left field, but you look like someone who cares very deeply about gastronomy. See, I'm doing research about food for whenever the human race decides to return to Earth. There's humans always going on about eating, right? Well, so clothing... Well, also, clothing is shelter, but mostly eating. Anyway, I'm collecting ingredients from across the land for research purposes, and I'm betting you'd like to help me out. No, right? Yeah, sure. Thanks a million. So meat's at the top of the list, naturally, which means I need you to head out and find both moose and boar meat. Right. Right, because I sold all the moose and boar meat I had. Which is fine. It was meant to be sold until...
Since androids generate energy from water, what purpose does the Resistance have with animal protein?
Don't ask me.
Huh. Androids generate energy from water. They're hydroelectric. That's neat. Among Us. Oh, that's... Oh. Have to say how very unfortunate for them, but they did seem to have been able to kill at least one other android, so fair enough. Well, two. That's unfortunate. Ah, Mr. Pig. And oh, okay, I was about to say boars back in the day were a lot stronger than these guys, but they're actually very hurtful. Holy cow. Boar meat. Beast hide. Holy cow. It's a good thing we've got the auto heal. No need to spend resources with, I almost said potions. Recovery. Minor recoveries. Right? Yeah, small, medium, large recovery. No need to expend if we've got the auto heal. But yeah, androids getting energy from water. Very interesting. In the long run, exceedingly elegant method of being able to generate power for androids. Because it's one thing Earth has a lot of, it's water. Culinary
That should be enough
research.
deer and boar meat. Let's get it back to the trader.
She said deer? At some point, the moose was supposed to be deer, I guess. Because that is something that is seeming to pop up more and more often. The audio was recorded apparently much earlier on into development, to the point where in the final hours, I guess, of development, they had to alter things. Nope, not here. That's why Sean Paul's name was edited out, because initially it had I'm forgetting his name, but an actual person's name from real world Earth. And there were some legal disputes, so they had to change the name in text format and bleep the name out in audio. I imagine it's much the same premise with the text saying moose and 2B saying deer. Okay, let's see. Moose meat, boar meat. Yes, that's everything. I tell you what, you fry this up with a little salt and pepper, bam! Taste explosion. Allegedly. Have you tried it yourself? It's actually pretty popular among resistance combat models. Not that it has much of an effect. Humans were so amazing, weren't they? Just their cooking knowledge alone is enough to blow my mind. What do you think will happen to us androids once they finally come back? I mean, we're built to fight, and if we don't need to do that... Yeah, forget it. We've all got our own work to do, right? Going to keep up food research for as long as I can. Marine life has returned in force to the oceans and rivers, after all. So when humans return, I'll make sure to greet them with a glorious feast. See you around. Ooh. Nice. Anything to add to that? 9S? 2B? No? Okay. Because that is a very important question. What will become of the androids after humanity returns? if it's anything like every instance of this in fiction ever, probably not great things for the androids. Which is a shame. But we'll cross that bridge as we get to it. Don't you run from me! You send your men to fight, you fight me yourself. There we go. It's one thing I can't stand, it's a cowardly leader. If you're willing to send your soldiers to fight, you had best be ready to go yourself as well. Max HP, tinted plate. There was something we needed. Something we needed materials for. Was it upgrades? Nope, nope, not that one. I don't quite recall. Okay, so dead ahead. A lot of questions about leadership in this. Between your high command, the aliens behind the machines, the Forest King. Hey, buddy. Oh, no. Oh, no. What is it? A moose I have been caring for has fallen ill. I do not know how to repair it. You don't repair animals like you do a machine. But if it's sick, you should try giving it some medicine. Medicine? I am not familiar with this concept. Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't be. It'll probably be easiest to just bring you some. Try to hang on until then, alright? Animal care accepted. Where do we get medicine? Oh.
So we're vets now? That's new. I assume you have at least some idea where to start looking for animal medication?
We'll probably need to recreate old human recipes. We should be able to find something in the commercial facility ruins.
Fair enough. Where do we find medical recipes? Go to the mall. Whoop, whoop. Oh, nope, not him. You really aren't going to fight. You're running away. Dishonorable. Is it too much to ask that the machines show a modicum of having a spine? It's not even that they are incapable of it as being machines. As the one helping the animals. Bravely fights back against us. Interposes himself between us and the animals. Is willing to have itself destroyed if it means sparing the animals. Then there's the commander of those knights, which does not want to fight and does not want to do anything to do with us. What's this? Analysis. That is a hygienic tool known as a toothbrush. Humans moved it back and forth across the teeth at a rapid rate to reduce the probability of cavities. Cavities? As in caves? Cavities are bits of decayed enamel caused by acids in the mouth. The cave analogy is not altogether inaccurate. Well, it's got nothing to do with us. Well, isn't that nice? Hoity-toity androids and their artificial teeth don't even need to eat, they just drink water. Pod? What's this? Analysis. It is a writing implement. Humans used it to record information. Many humans also believe pens were mightier than swords. That's insane. It was a common human idiom, meaning unclear. That the pod has no definition for the pen is mightier than the sword, and they are left to take it literally, tells me your High Command's training most definitely does not want them to think about things. Never seen this before. Analysis. That is a waxy solid known as lipstick. Humans applied it to their lips in order to appear more attractive. How odd. Proposal. Applying it to your own lips might lead to a further understanding of human customs. No thanks. Oh, that's funny. Where? Oh, no. Okay, no, it was a trick of the light. 3 more? Okay. Let's see. Oh, plant seed. Wait. That's an orb, so that's an item. No, I guess not. Alert. Organic pharmacology textbook discovered. The data contained within should prove effective for ungulates such as moose. Page 278 contains a recipe for an anti-inflammation analgesic, which is a high probability of... Whoa, hold on. We haven't cracked this thing open yet. How do you know what's in it? The contents of this book are contained in my internal database. What? Why didn't you tell us that when we first started looking for it? A request for information was not submitted. Well, this has been a glorious waste of time. Let's just make the medicine and get it back to that machine. Why didn't you say anything? You never asked. Oh, pod. Never change. Let's see. Oh, a patrol, huh?
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruder get in. Intruders detected. Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest. For the king of our forest.
Now, chances are they don't even know that their king is dead. Well, chances are also really good that, it doesn't matter. Unfortunate. Let's see, deadly heal, offensive heal. Good, fantastic. Now to help that machine. Gonna give some moose some medicine, and all will be well. Let's see, boars. No, don't need to deal with any of the... Oh, wait. No, this is faster. There we are.
We must fulfill our obligation to the ship. No falling back. Fight. You have lived your whole life for this singular moment. For the
Whoop. Okay, maybe the double grate isn't as great as I thought it might have been. Let's see. What about double spear? Dignity. And you've got more spine than the last one. Unfortunately, it did little good, but I appreciate the effort. Courageous deeds are those told again in stories. Well, to be fair, even cowardice has its place in this story, often as a warning to others not to be as they are. Yeah. Either way, both serve their purpose. Though, of course, I naturally favor bold action to a coward's inaction. Medicine! Thank you. I will administer it immediately. Oh, he's happy. The medicine seems to have worked. She is sleeping soundly. Good to hear. Animals are strange creatures. Unlike us, they cannot be easily repaired. It must be difficult to possess such inconvenient bodies. You're telling me, friend. However, unlike us, they are also warm. So I've heard. Before I forget, please take this as payment for the medicine. Ah. Come again. We will be waiting. Nice. A nice, round, even level 30. I forget what levels are more or less what's to be expected when we hit the end, but I mean, that's neither here nor there, so it doesn't really matter.
Intruders, get information now. Take position. Keep going. Don't be afraid.
Woo. Yep. Okay, so the big guys, or the medium guys, train the little guys. Little guys train the even smaller little guys. So it's no wonder they don't all get with the program. What is... Ah! Someday we'll do the DLC. I don't know how strong it's going to be, so we'll get to that when we do. Let's see. So down from the bridge.
Don't let up. The enemy is among us. Don't let any intruder get in. We must protect our king. Protect our king.
See, that's the way. Oh boy. Wait, which is closer? The... Okay, that side is...
Intruders detected! Loyal knights, give your lives for the king of our forest! For the king of our forest!
There we go. Whoop. Dang it. We were doing so well. Then we got nicked in the end. Now, brushing off the rust is important, especially when you are dealing with a lot of rusty machines. There we go. So let's see, we cross around there. Find whatever that is at the root. Yes, so this way. What is... Oh, I thought that was the cave. It was not. But is this? It was not. Uh-oh. Okay, fair enough. But there should be something there, I see. There we go. Did we come down here? No, we couldn't have come down here before. If we had, I would have opened up my, when we did, but... Yeah, let's look at you. One second, buddy. We'll just open this up. Get ourselves, a shortcut. And you're one of the red boys. So what? Canyon machine. Oh, you're androids, yes. Then you must be here to kill me. I've lived long enough. I only ask that you do not make it too painful. Okay. Friend, what is wrong? Why do you not strike? Because you have no desire to fight. You're like the machines in Pascal's village. If you don't attempt to harm us, then we have no cause for quarrel. You know Pascal? I see. Still, you should be careful. Of what? Some of our kind can be violent. They are beyond our control. They attack everything they see, be it friend or foe. Many of these machines are waiting in the canyon ahead. You would be wise to keep your distance. Lord of the Valley.
Machines attacking indiscriminately.
Proposal. Unit 2B should eliminate the hostile machines.
We kind of already did that, though. So, is something new gonna show up? Oh, yes, I see. Follow the trail to the end.
Look at all the corpses. Is this some kind of graveyard?
Oh, you guys are faking.
Watch out. They're still alive.
I'm on.
There we go. I'm not used to not having a down attack.
There's more.
Ah, big boy.
What's it saying?
Don't listen to it, 2B.
9S. Hush your face. Oh my god. What in the world is going on down here? Whoop. Oh. This one doesn't have the auxiliary stubbies in the arms and legs. Or the one in the back. That's just strange. Well, you know what? Spears. Put you back on. Large sword. Beast Lord. There we go. That's more familiar. Whoop. Ah, pile bunker fist. Very nice. Oh boy. Whoop. There we go. Oh! Gosh. At least it's taking a lot more damage than, our dojo master. Wait, it's not Master Rust, is it? Father Servo, that's right. Oh, it has been a while. Whoop. Oh my god, this guy is just so chunky. Do we have damage up items? Enhancement, bulletproof, melee attack. Melee attack up. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. There we are. I mean, that's something. Bullets are definitely doing a lot more damage. So the attack up L doubles our damage. Good to know. So while waiting for this to finally whittle its way down, everyone out there is drinking water and eat today. It is very important. More water, more good, until it ends up being bad, in which case, you don't overdo it. Just don't overdo it. It's that easy. Now I've got to wonder, are the spears self-inflicted, or is that from fighting all the other machines? Judging by what the animal caretaker machine said, they have a sense of touch. They can feel the warmth of animals. Which is why you would want to give your death bots, meant for war, the sense of tactile touch. I don't know, maybe it's to make them better kill bots. But then you get to the whole point of, you know, the war not being fought as actively. And now look what you've done. You've created a machine who can experience being tormented. Which I guess, if you were to build a combat machine, you would want to give it a way to detect it's being damaged. That's kind of what pain is in humans as well. Until, you know, nerve damage becomes a thing and improper electrical responses are sent to the brain saying, it's like, oh, you're in pain right now. It's like, cool. Acknowledged. Nothing's happening. We are fine. Cease production of signal. And the body just goes, how about no? It's like, that's super neat and everything. But maybe stop the faulty signals? And there's like, nah. Nah. Yeah, great. Well. Welcome to human nature, I guess. Ah. And now we've got to continue chopping down this absolute redwood of a machine and its health bar that is, you know, going down a lot faster than Master Servo's was. So that's something. Whether that's because we're stronger than we were. Unclear. It's become a furious murder top. More shots. Whoop. There we go. Oh boy. Definitely more speed is preferable. Whoop. Oh boy. Almost done, big guy. Almost. Big slash. Oh my god, just fall, please. Definitely makes you wonder. On top of the whole... Oh, there we go.
What was with that thing?
It was talking. Maybe that machine who sent us here knows something about this. We should try asking her.
There you go, buddy. Rest well. Oh, a pristine screw. We needed that for something or other. But also, like, what was it? It begs the question still of... Are the machines being built... Because Emil was in one of their... Just some random medium stubby's head. Which makes me think, in his zeal of creating a way to fight the aliens, did he hijack the aliens' machines? Guess we'll find out in the future. Oh, it's you again. We have a question about the machines in the canyon. Yes, very dangerous. You should avoid them. Actually, we already took care of them. You what? I see. Then perhaps they can finally reach heaven. Come again. Many machines have thrown themselves into that canyon of late. They were trying to hurt themselves beyond repair. You found the remains of those who succeeded and fought those who did not. I know not what would drive them to do such a thing, but I pray regardless that their souls might reach heaven. Here, a gift for you. Thank you for killing them. Oh. Memory alloy ×4. Oh, you're a shop. It's you, is it? Thanks to your efforts, I can live here in peace once more. If you like, I can fuse plug-in chips for you. But what do you sell, friend? Movement speed. Vengeance overclock. Aha! Okay. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, what is the highest level you can fuse a chip? Let's see. What's the highest level we can achieve? Chip level 8. So an 18. Oh, wait, nope. 21? 21 might be the highest you can fuse into. Oh, wait, okay, so regular, yeah. The highest you can get with regular is 7. Oh, no, yeah, 7. And the highest diamond can go is level 8. Hmm. Fusing chips. Okay, so as indicated by the local uh, Draconeer aficionado, it is definitely better not to purchase chips because you can't purchase diamond chips. That said, all I really want is like a plus 5 or 6 speed booster. But we'll come back to that later. As we've resolved those quests. What? Mysterious letter. Oh, back at the animal shelter.
Souls in heaven, huh? Do either of those things exist?
They'll find out in the end. And so will we.
Okay, that's grim.
See, that's something. Like, 9S is skeptical on a lot of things. As much as he's willing to talk to the machines and interact with them now, if they're if they're hostile, he'll still default to 2B, don't listen to them. 2B, they're just machines, don't listen to what they're saying. Where 2B, by and large, will hear people out. Well, yeah, she'll hear them out. Android or machine or what have you. She doesn't make the choice for you, the player, of being against the machines. Aside from where like it's clear, like, oh, these guys are a problem, they need to go. Because it would have been very easy to go like, oh, no, didn't mean to do that. It would have been very easy to go like, oh, well, souls, who knows, it's a bunch of nonsense. But she doesn't. Because, for whatever reason, despite how much your high command does not want their soldiers to be thinking for themselves, it still happens. The androids are just as capable of having like human emotion and thought processes, just like people, like regular non-android people will. Machines are also capable of the same. They can have their preconceived notions or beliefs. So whether or not the machines have souls, it's not really important, one way or the other. What is important is that they are making a choice for themselves. Hey, buddy. Greetings. You have returned to us, however. Let me guess. You need more medicine? No, everyone here is fine. But there is a problem. What's going on? A pack of wild animals has recently migrated here from elsewhere in the forest. They seem to have a strong territorial instinct. They have been injuring some of the other nearby animals. Sadly, I do not have the power to stop them. I see where this is going. Offer to help. Oh, are you sure? You can't just let some pack animals bully their way in here. Where are they now? Thank you. They have adopted a corner of the forest as their lair. Please, be careful. Turf war. There we go. Because that is something that...
So it's okay to kill some animals, but not others? Seems kind of arbitrary, no?
We have no right to judge. We're soldiers that were created to kill.
Yeah.
Intruders, get information now. Take position. Keep going.
To be is self-aware. Not self-aware as in, like, the typical self-awareness. Like, she's aware of what she was created for. And more to the point is dodging 9S's point there. Of like, oh, well, help these animals, but kill those ones over there. Why? Well, the why isn't that very important. It would appear. Because, granted, a lot of the choices we're making for them, they're moving along with, because, of course, that's why they made that choice, because, in this instance, this is what their prerogative is. Eagle eggs? So, with that in mind, of having the notion of like, oh, invasive species, can't be having that. The local fauna will suffer for it. Now, why 9S doesn't pick up on that as well? Maybe he's got to disagree or have a point to make, just to I don't know. Again, he's very contrarian with what he does and says. See, even better reason why those animals gotta go. They're not even killing for food. They're killing just to kill, which is
that
harmful. Ah!
Wow. So the leader of the pack was a machine?
Huh! Well, that explains the whole not killing to eat. Holy crap. Oh my god. A more invasive species there has never been than these robot moose things. Oh my god, it's so tanky. Why is it so tanky? Maybe we're doing these things a little earlier than where it's supposed to be. Or maybe we're just not upgrading our weapons as much as we should have. Or upgrading the pod nearly enough as we should. To be perfectly fair, I don't know if I've ever upgraded the pods. I am unclear, as I can't imagine why I would need to. Oh boy. Oh, the tale unfolds. So, definitely a good thing to investigate this hostile pack of animals coming into the forest, hurting and killing the indigenous wildlife. As one could only imagine the irreparable harm having a machine pack leader devastating local wildlife. Interesting that this configuration is somehow even possible. Which is something. The Stubby's construction. Ugh. So diverse. Record of a bestial machine.
That's the last of them. Let's go tell that machine that his animal friends are safe.
Holy crap. Titanium alloy. Oh, they're not real. Let's take a look at what that record was. Intel Archives. Oh, Angel's Memories. We didn't read this one. Let's see. Angel's 110-B Record 0020. Journal 000. As I can no longer move, I have nothing to do. Perhaps I will try writing what is called a journal. Journal entry 10. Where did machine life forms come from? We repeat a process of self-proliferation and repair. Am I my own existence? Or do we all encompass one sole existence? Journal entry 20. The aliens, our creators, are beings that conquer worlds and stars. Their behavior is exceedingly simple. They share one objective, and as such, there is never conflict between them. But what about machine life forms? What about us? Journal entry 30. Rain is falling. A bird stopped on my shoulder. I never tire of looking at life on this planet. I will make my record of this bird protected data so I do not lose it. Oh. Long, long ago, a record left in a broken memory circuit. The leader of an animal pack picked me up when I was broken and could not move and saved me. He was a great leader. He lived for the pack. When he died, I wanted to do the same, to live for everyone's sake and die for everyone's sake. But I am a machine, so everyone would leave me behind. But the pack lives on and brings new life, so it is my duty to protect that. It was the promise I made to my dead leader. With these memories of peace, I must continue to protect my family. But one day in the war between androids and machines, the forest was razed. We cannot go on living without a home. The family falls apart. That is why I search for a new place to live. A forest where we can all live and where no one will bother us. I am here, so it will be okay. I swear to find a way to make everyone happy. And then showed up into a forest that had no room for a hostile, invasive force. That's what happens when it's so badly to find a place to live that he led all of his pack to their demise. Goes to show.
I've been thinking about the machine who was leading that pack.
Oh yeah?
It seemed less like imitation and more like actual animal behavior.
Yeah, I guess it was kind of odd. You thinking there's a reason for it?
Perhaps.
Hmm. Because that is something as well. The machines we meet keep imitating human behavior. Those that aren't connected to the network, at least. The amusement park, Pascal's village, the Forest Kingdom. Once they disconnected from the network, they became their own little niche civilization, I guess. Though isn't that a very human thing to do as well? Identify what it is that makes you who you are. You dispatched the wild animals. Thank you. Now we can live here in peace. Here, please take this. Auto heal. Neat. Do you know anything about the machine that was leading the pack? Hmm? What machine? The pack leader was a machine life form that seemed to think it was an animal. We couldn't even communicate with it. A machine turned animal. I do not know what could have caused this, but I wonder, what is left that separates such a machine from being called an animal? Nothing to
How
say
can you
about.
love animals and yet not bat an eye at the death of a fellow machine? I do not get these guys.
Yeah.
Another reason for Johan not to fully educate the androids. If they have no concept for the premise, then they'll never question it.
But what is an obligation?
Wait, what? I guess these guys weren't the ones saying that. What the hell? What did you do? Is he not running in fear, but he's trying to set up some kind of attack? Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm not sure what exactly caused that, but... what was that? Oh, that was the save. Right. Let's see. Hill's memories. So the flood. We're gonna come back for that. That's the DLC. Large battery. So, to the factory, right? Near factory. After that, we should be clear to head into the the flooded ruins. Philosophical questions are so much fun. What does it mean to... Oh wait, this is not where I thought we were going to be. Oh well. Close enough. But what does it mean to be? Machines questioning their existence. Androids questioning their actions. People who don't know what their deal is. Right, that's the train of thought my brain was going on. It comes up a lot in different... That pipe has no internal texture. But it comes up a lot in sci-fi and fantasy and all these different genres. Oh, hello, Weebo! Welcome, welcome! Glory to mankind. But it happens so often in all manner of genre of thing where it's like, oh, this is an artificial person, an android. They're functionally identical to humankind in every way, except they happen to be artificial. Are they a person, or are they just a tin can? Well, depending on the story. It gets a little murky as to say which is which, where one ends and the other begins. If it's fully indistinguishable from humanity, then what really is the point in trying to classify?
Look.
That's A2's handiwork, I bet.
Oop.
But I'm not picking up any sign of A2 herself. Huh? What in the world?
First place, no. It is one that I'm returning to after 4 years of having not played it. And I've never completed playthrough C with to be disclosed what playthrough that's actually going to be. So this one's much more of a playthrough of recapping
Pod, help me out here.
of remembering what exactly was going on, the events that lead up to what's about to happen. Between playthrough 1 and 2, I've done those years ago. I've just forgotten a lot of what happens. Playthrough 3, I had started but never finished, which I'm very excited to get to through this. But yeah, for the most part, anything beyond playthrough 2 would be spoiler territories. So let's avoid those. But spending a lot of this just kind of remembering what happens when. The black boxes. The backup slash touch two together and blow things away.
It is believed to be a data log related to Yorha Unit A2.
What's the data?
The data log has been irreparably damaged. Further analysis is impossible.
Why do a bunch of machines have A2's data?
A2B, I'm picking up other reactions. We should check them out.
Yeah, a lot of this is just kind of musing on quasi-philosophical stuff and having fun poking at, like, she says no emotions, but is very emotional as well. It's the memories, consciousness of machines and androids. When I can hear the machines scream, it's very Oh! I'll definitely have to pay more attention to that when we get to the hacking section. As, I don't remember if I paid enough attention to learn that. I forget. It has been so long. But we'll get there. Yeah, you can even see black boxes very often once you shoot. I do remember seeing something like that, but most people don't see it, but if you see it, you can't unsee. Ah! So it is something you would have to pay attention to see. So I probably missed it way back when, as it's been a bit. But definitely something. Oh wait, there I am. Very obvious. I will have to see that when it happens then, because holy cow! Oh, hey, buddy. Copper ore. Ah, there's another. But yeah, I'll definitely have to keep an open eye out for that then. I have some one really obvious stuff people missing right at the start of the game. Ah, what's that? Because picking up on stuff like that, like a lot of my current remembrancing is of, like, oh, they really start you off early with questioning high command. No, I don't want that. No, no, well. Because I did not realize back then that it starts very early, where you start getting tidbits and hints that, like, hey, high command, kind of little less trustworthy than you might think. At the beginning of the game, I should tell you 2 lines of text, like, everything which lives dies, and we are trapped in a cycle of life and death, an endless war, or something. I think that is something said by 2B, isn't it? Oh god. Data chip D. Whoop. And play as 2B, and one guy talks with you for the glory of Mech. You know what? I'll have to take a look at that again. Because that is something I greatly adore about the about the Nier and Drakengard series, that the further in you get, the more things start falling into place. But you wouldn't see them until you know to look out for them. Especially when it comes to these cycles of playthrough 1 gives you a little bit of information. Playthrough 2 gives you a lot more information. Playthrough 3 or C gives you a huge amount of information. And then hidden D through E and F give you the most possible. Some stuff the YouTuber did tell me, most likely they don't quite realize you, or you don't have the words for it. Possibly. Because there is that, with a lot of... Personally, I feel like a lot of the Draken Nier series as well. No, no. A lot of the series also depends on you, the player, to either want to see or trying to piece together things as well. So, like with a lot of characters in a lot of different games, like if someone doesn't want to see any more depth to a character, they often very well won't. And for those actually actively looking for that depth, will find it. There is really some stuff you can easily not see even if you play 3 times. I mean, that's also possible. There are definitely some... there are definitely some characters and events that it doesn't matter what the game is, like if someone's not looking out for that specifically, they won't piece it together. Or...
Okay, I think that's the last of the data chips.
Pod, analyze and collate the information from those chips.
Analysis complete. Dataset contains information about Yorha Unit A2. Collating with data from other chips. Stand by. Collation complete. The contained data is a debriefing report for the Pearl Harbor descent undertaken during the 14th Machine War.
What?
No kidding.
That operation was carried out by the Yorha generation that came before us, right? Anyway, mission complete, I suppose. Let's get back to the resistance camp.
Huh. Ah! But yeah, like... so quickly people are quick to... They're like, oh, that character? Nah, there's nothing more to them. They're just some mindless beast. And the entire time the character is going like, hey, this is why I'm doing this. And if you want to stop me, then try and stop me. And too often people will just go like, nah, they're one-dimensional. They just want to kill people. And it's like, next scene over. I'm fighting people because I need to prove a point. I need peace. I need someone to stand up and stop me. Like I see. Not that exactly, but like characters who very definitely have depth to them that at first glance someone might make their mind up about them and then never look twice, which is disappointing because someone wrote that character. You should probably give them time of day to try to figure out what their whole deal is. Also, if you talk with this Eve Adam yet, to focus on what they're saying next time. We did encounter Adam and Eve. I forget if they gave us their names at the time. But we did get to the alien spaceship. We saw the aliens are all dead. We fought Adam and Eve. They had some very pointed notes on... I forget exactly what now. Above board, health has been not the greatest the last week, so it's actually a couple weeks ago that we went through that, and a lot of that I kind of forget as, don't worry, that's just SO, not SO, that's just 6-0. Don't worry about that. But yeah, it's been a couple weeks since that, and a few years before that since I saw it last. But I do remember the twins having a lot more, Adam and Eve having a lot more of a point to what they were getting across. That I will have to go rewatch what happened, as it's been a while. But yeah, especially since this time, when I did have that fight, I listen to what they were saying instead of just fighting them instantly, because trying to hear what they're saying over laser fire and slashing was a lot harder to do than, not. And it's not like you can alter the way the fight goes. If you lose, you lose. But if you live, you can hear exactly what they're saying. And I will have to go find out what that was, because... thank you for pointing that out, because they do say something very important. And I lost it to the annals of history. And I think... Right. Wait. What? What is that? Because that's not an enemy. Yep. Right, that's going to the next section of the city. But we're almost there. After talking to an enemy, that should be the last bit of what we want to clean up before heading into the flooded ruins. A weird question? Go ahead. Rather like weird questions. They get generally some pretty interesting answers. Quick save. There we go. Why do I care about the androids? I'm a big fan of stories where humanity is less concrete in definition. So the androids, while they are not human beings, they are nigh on indistinguishable from being human. They have the same kinds of thought processes, they have the same kind of self-awareness as like the average person would. And just like the average human being, they may not choose to engage with those thoughts and just brush them to the side. But then you see some are clearly troubled by those things, and troubled by these questions of morality, justice, injustice, the purpose behind what they're doing, the purpose of their own nature, and a lot of those are like very genuine human concerns. That is a very good point as well. Self-awareness and thoughts, and doesn't that make the machines? Don't the machines also have that? They do, which is very confusing, as the ones still connected to the network don't exhibit any individuality, and they don't exhibit any kind of self-preservation or preservation of other units. But the ones disconnected do. Pascal's village, they very much don't want to fight. The amusement park machines, by and large, don't want to fight. They want to have fun and just do what they're doing. The full nature of the machines as well being both creations of the aliens, and then I think used by Emil to also fight the aliens, or something to that. I don't know exactly either. Why we fight the machines? The androids fight them because they want to ensure human safety on Earth, which we'll get to that chestnut in time. But for the most part, as it stands right now, that's why they fight. If you like the androids because of the reasons, well, we fight the machines then. Personally, every opportunity I've had to have a dialogue with the machines, I've taken. Unless they are expressly hostile initially, I will hear them out. I want to know what it is they have to say and how they exhibit themselves. The ones that don't, obviously we fight. But even the little red and black one that generally were always hostile, that just kind of wants to say, hey, can you do me a favor? Like, yeah, we'll hear you out, little guy. Little fella. Overall, I'm very curious as to what we're going to learn in playthrough number 3. Because as it stands right now, I don't think the machines are directly the problem. Even with the whole Adam and Eve thing, they are a product of what created them. How that came to be, we don't know yet. I don't know if that's ever explained, because I have not fully completed the game. Before this, we did just play through Replicant. So a lot of echoes are being felt, the rippling of the stories and cycles. Right at the beginning. They did, yes. Why that happened exactly, why they're the only ones so far to have been born that way. Oh yes, they are definitely machines, emulating androids. Well, why are they the only two? That I'm very curious about, as it's the first time that's happened, but why? And as for what they actually want, I know we'll get more information in the second playthrough. But as we're still in the first, I'm still more or less moving with what I would personally want to exhibit, along with we're working with information we have right now. Certain bombshells that are going to happen later on, I'm not revealing initially, as not everyone's played this game or seen everything that's going to happen. So, certain events I might allude to, but I'm not going to expressly state until the game gives us that. Once we get to that in the story, then by all means, but for now, why we fight? For the androids, to protect humanity, to win back the Earth from machines. Why we might continue fighting may change in the future. But we'll get there when we get there, and we'll cross that bridge. As holy cow, there's going to be some good stuff. Yeah, it's oh, you have a better answer than most streamers. You could also chat. I like them android boobas. Like, no discredit to 2B, and no discredit to any of the androids. They are immediately gorgeous and idyllic, but that's the way they were designed. They would have asked you what the machines got the big boobas. Well, the opera singer did. At least implicitly. Just from having the breastplate on the chest. Oh. But yeah, they're adorable. They're so pretty. Even 9S with his little butler shorts. But I very much enjoy them. The designs are absolutely gorgeous, and like 2B among all the androids has such a sleek and classic look. Like, they all have different remixes on everything's, but like, it's hard to compete with hers. Just got the best. Absolutely. Oh, they definitely could. They definitely could. But yes, I mean, if you're gonna build war machines, why not let them be aesthetically pleasing, even in not a wartime fashion? Which we did get asked the question earlier by one of the Resistance members. What will androids do once the war is over? It's like, well, if we go by off what humans tend to do, nothing really good will come for the androids. As they very well could just be looked at as tools and not as the people that they are. Which is a shame. But onwards and upwards. We found more data from A2. Take a look. That's number 2. It really is her. You know her. You're unit number 2. She's an older model, but the same type as you. We worked together. The Pearl Harbor drop. Yes. The operation itself was a success, but the Yoha fighters were completely wiped out. The commander was number 2. A2. Have you met her? Do you know where she is? Actually, we have orders from the bunker to destroy her. What? She is a deserter. She also wiped out an entire team that was sent to bring her back. A2? No. I'm sorry, Let's go, 9S. Power up spots. Good. Okay.
Wonder what that was all about. Something must have been up between Anemone and A2.
Some things just aren't easy to talk about, especially for a soldier who's been fighting that long.
I guess so.
9S, you
Huh?
might understand yourself someday.
Right.
Oh, but again, like, I absolutely adore when stories play around with the concepts of humanity. Like, they did not need to give the combat androids full personalities and morality. They honestly did not need to, and they probably shouldn't have, because that's starting to create problems, especially when they don't educate their androids. They're taught the bare minimum to do war and then are just sent out, apparently, which is leading to problems of even units like 2B that are very formal and official. The main character that's called 2B. Yeah, to be or not to be. God, but even as formal as she is, as much as she'll remind 9S, like, hey, emotions aren't allowed. So hey, stay to the task. Like, she herself is not immune to the thoughts that she's having. And seeing that develop into everything it will by the end of the story is fantastic. I absolutely love. Oh yeah. Is to be like existent? What makes her existent? If she's only like being alive, then she isn't being. To be, from what I can assume from before the game actually begins, she's been at this for a decent time. Exactly how much time? It's unsure of. But she clearly cares a lot more than she's willing to give away. She's clearly seen a lot more stuff that 9S hasn't, and experienced losses that he just doesn't have a frame of reference for yet. Eventually he might, but from the way she seems to want to maintain a distance as a soldier, and even reminding 9S that they are soldiers. They're not supposed to do any kind of emotional thinking. It screams to me that it's a self-defense mechanism of, like, she's seen a lot of stuff happen. She's experienced a lot of things that are not super cool. But such is the way of a soldier going to war. And what better way to protect yourself than to detach yourself from these horrors? Though that's not very healthy. Flooded city. And that's true, emotional thinking is something humans do. Which is something they do as well. They do it so much. And 2B has to constantly remind him and herself as well. Emotions aren't allowed. Emotions are forbidden. Don't start feeling things for what you're doing. Because then you become inefficient, and then you can't do the job that is being ordered of you. It's a very basic human struggle, and it's one that the androids keep exhibiting.
That's new.
Oh no, that's a golden unit, isn't it? Machines imitate emotions, and the machines imitate emotions and learn them like babies imitate emotions from older humans like the mother. Which is true. Some of the machines are very strange in that, as stated, they do imitate human culture. Where are they getting all this information, though?
Enemy detected. Go. Show no mercy.
Oh boy.
Engaging. Pod, analyze the enemy.
Oh boy. Ah. Okay, the golds aren't nearly as tough as those other guys. You know, I probably should have also checked to see if we could upgrade our weapons while I was at the resistance base. Because this is going to be a little bit of a grind. Oop. Oh boy. Are these guys part of a quest? What's up with them? Are they? Let's see, it's funny that you can really not answer the question. It means the question of the game makes humans humans. Which is a question I very greatly enjoy. Questioning of humanity and, like, what it means to be. It's like, it's one that doesn't have an answer, but one that I really enjoy watching being explored. Oh boy. See, every time it comes up, whether it's because I believe well, as a tangentially related but also still relevant note, there's an episode of Star Trek, The Next Generation, called The Makings of a Man, I believe. It's the episode that actually got me initially interested in watching more Star Trek, as it was not my kind of show, exactly. But The Makings of a Man got me interested in that episode's focus of defining, is Data a person? Or is he a possession? Should he be considered an individual or an object? and the entire episode was dedicated to proving whether or not this artificial person was as much a person as a human being. And by the end, I don't even remember what the inevitable answer was, beyond the confirmation that whatever he is a unique instance that cannot be replicated, and therefore should not be so haphazardly experimented on. Because the end result didn't matter as much as questioning, what does it mean to be? And like there are some other characters that oh boy. Individualism is also somewhat in the game, and the opposite is a little bit. We become as gods, which entirely true with that. Finding one's place, whether it's to become a conglomeration or an individual, to become more than the sum of your parts, or being exactly what you are, no more, no less. It's a fascinating, oh boy, concept and prospecting. You know what? We're going a little too far. I don't know if they reset. But that whole thing, the whole trope of the Tin Man having a heart, the Pinocchio story of becoming a real person, I absolutely adore those kinds of stories. Because sometimes you just have to look at what you're doing, where you're going, and deciding, is this who you are? Is this how your story's going to go? And for a lot of people, they may not be happy with where their story's going, or who they are at the time. But that's the most amazing thing. You can be who you want to be. Human beings can change. It's kind of what they're all about. Changing, adapting, becoming something more than they were before. That's what it means to be alive. So the game, sometimes it's kind of hidden on very much drama. Just realized that in satirical shows, they also use overacting drama to prove a point. Also true. So the whole point is to make you think and question. Whether that's in like a very philosophical debate of like, oh, you know what? What is the difference between this toaster and myself? It's a little poor faith, but it's like there's a comparison there. Or like, oh, what is your purpose? Like, oh, you pass the butter. Well, it doesn't have to be. That's kind of the point of seeing these journeys of these characters. See where they're going to go, how they get there, and what is necessary for them to adapt, if they even can. Because they very well could also fail to do so, and that would also be a valid conclusion. God, would you please, little golden stubby? this thing is just coasting by on the tiniest of slivers. Oh, God. Why didn't you explode? Ah, boy. Oh. Well, that's the kind of stuff I absolutely adore about these stories! Especially when the heroes and villains aren't even entirely wrong in their stances. In Replicant, Nier's not a sterling hero. He's not a glittering example of humanity. He's just as messed up as anyone else. Even more so in some ways. Oh boy. TB is not lying. So being and aware. Actually, hard to understand. The game stress. It's really not that hard. Like you said, but in order to see that and make that conclusion, the viewer, observer of the story has to be open to that suggestion and that concept, which a lot of people aren't willing to view non-humans as being people like themselves. Well, that's the best thing about fiction. They don't need to stand up to the scrutinies of reality. Reality. Why is this guy going down so much faster than the little guy? There we go. Oh, fantastic. That large gear, data, machine core. Holy cow. In Nier Automata, consciousness is being alive, the way things only being in the head. Should I put this in our world? I'm still very conflicted with the premise of Replicant's shades. Because at that point, the Replicants are the new humanity.
Here was bombed out in the last war. Looks like the whole city is starting to sink as a result.
To the point of, personally,
Requested material obtained.
Ah. Neat. In Replicant, because of the way the shades and gestalts work, yeah, Replicant is the game before this one. Even though it's tangentially disconnected, it still has a lot of echoes that are played true through this game. But the concept of the gestalt being the real humans and the replicants being intended shells to house them, all that goes out the window to me when the replicants start becoming aware. When they have lives and personalities, hopes and dreams and aspirations of their own, they cease to be just shells for the gestalt. And aside from replicants unable to perform magic where the humans of the old world could, well, nothing lasts forever, so sometimes humanity's next step in evolution is a step backwards. Strictly speaking, oh god. The universe, it seems. This world, without going into too many...
Target missile sighted.
Is that what we need to protect?
One moment. Without going into too many details of what happened and when, Drakengard, Nier Gestalt slash Replicant, and Nier Automata all exist within the same storyline. Even the Replicant is so far behind in the past that it's not exactly how we have things here. The Popola and Devila there are not the same ones here. But the Popola and Devila in that game also aren't humans and are androids, with multiple copies of the both of them running around. So the ones running around here are not the
Let's take 'em
same
out already so I can be home
copies,
in time for dinner and a bath.
but they are
Androids
copies
don't need to
nonetheless.
bathe. As long as you perform regular cleaning and maintenance, bathing is unnecessary.
Yeah, but come on, 2B. It still feels good.
Yes, for reasons for what happened in Replicant, they aren't the same Devil and Popola, but they are the same model units as them. Which, through their own doings, lead to
I think that's the last of the machines.
Automata. Oh,
2B, 9S, come in.
Commander?
Emergency orders incoming. The carrier ship that was sent to resupply has come under attack. It's currently being engaged by a swarm of machines. I've asked all Yorha troops in the city ruins for assistance, and I'll need you to provide backup as well.
Excellent.
I'm sending flight units and coordinates now. Good luck. Out.
oh. That was quick.
You see? Total slave driver. Whoopsh.
If she didn't order others around, what kind of leader would she be?
If you say so.
I just need to check up here around here. Because I think there's something... Ah! There we go.
I should probably tell Emil about this lunar tube.
Sorry to keep you.
I didn't even contact you yet. Emil?
Oh,
Are you okay?
oh boy.
I just remembered. Thank you again. You've helped me remember an important place.
Oh?
A place very special to him. In thanks, I'll tell you how to visit it. Please take this key.
What's it for?
It'll let you access the elevator in the shopping mall. You should head there whenever you have the time. I'm sorry. I need to stay here for a while. You go on ahead.
Fantastic. First time through, I definitely missed that flower and had a heck of a time trying to get back to get it. So definitely good to get that while we can. The full extent of what was I even talking about? They are most definitely connected. Specifically because Emil is still here as well. Whether this is the same Emil from back then, it's hard to say. I don't know the full deal with what's going on with our little buddy here. Though he is just ahead, so I would have to hazard that is the same Emil. But I cannot guarantee that yet without further information. Interesting. Yeah, a robot just like 2B. Speaking 2B is... Well, that's the glory of it. One never knows. But... not a direly important question to be answered. Besides, what's life without a little mystery? But for now, to the skies! Oh, right. Oh, no, how do you... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's been a while since we had a flight section. Okay, there we are. Pod rules. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No lock on. Good, good. Best. Well, it's hardly fair. Yep. There we go. Oh boy. Oh, no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, good. The auto heal also works here. Do you have consciousness? Something is like making you able to speak to program. True? Consciousness.
Attention, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. Requesting support from any friendly units in range. We've come under heavy fire from the enemy. Our escort ship has taken damage and is unable to engage. We're currently resisting with all remaining support fighters, but we can't hold them off for long. I repeat, this is Carrier Blue Ridge 2. We need immediate backup from any available android forces.
Interesting to note that she says android forces, as if there's an option for something else. But that could just be restating that. Don't forget, we're androids. Oh boy. I had to program. Well, see, that's the marvelous thing, I believe, about being self-conscious and having consciousness. Oh boy.
I'm picking up a large-scale enemy inbound.
If you get
Looks to be 2.8 clicks southwest of us.
If you get to the point where it's indistinguishable from humanity, then the differences become moot. At that point, it doesn't really matter one way or the other, unless you absolutely have to try and categorize and label something. Which, for the most part, is generally just for your own peace of mind.
Enemy aerial unit destroyed. Reverting back to area recon.
Wait, I'm still picking up a large enemy presence.
Didn't I kill that already?
What on? If it's that big, we should be able to see it.
Big boy. Up from the depths. Yeah, that's
Well, that's new.
that's a problem right there. Oh, look at him. So big. So chunky. With forehead lasers.
Is that a machine?
It's freaking huge.
Oh, we're angled up. We can't even shoot at. Or can we? No, we can't. Ooh.
Crap! It's blocking close-range attacks with EMP blasts. We've got to find another way to damage it.
2B, Command is attempting to launch a satellite laser strike on your target, but the enemy's electromagnetic camouflage is making it impossible to aim. We need you to find the emitter and take it out.
Oh, is that all?
I know, but it's the only way.
EMP generator target.
Look at him.
Marking on map. Proposal. Destroy the generator quickly.
Commander is telling you, shoot the fish in the butt. You have to do it. Oop, oop, oop. Marvelous. can travel.
Enemy data obtained from command.
Go ahead.
There we go.
The only known record of this machine life form is a lone sighting 320 years ago. Upon reaching land, the unit unleashed a devastating electromagnetic wave attack. All resistance fighters in the vicinity were annihilated.
So basically, if this thing reaches land, we're screwed.
Whew.
Affirmative.
No need to worry. Just don't let it touch land. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Come on. Slashing, slashing, slashing. Fantastic. That's one. Yeah, boy. "9S, why are you shooting the big thing instead of hitting what I'm targeting?" Oh boy, oh boy. I thought you were a scout unit. There we go, here we go. Just a little bit more. There we are. So it's like it's alive, not really.
Electromagnetic
So level.
interference eliminated. Preparing for satellite laser strike.
Whew.
Oh, come on! It's got an electromagnetic barrier over its whole body?
Because that also... Oh, hang on.
Having trouble over there?
Are you Yorha?
Hunter Squadron deploying out of North 12C Defense HQ. I'm the commanding officer, 4B. Don't worry, we'll take it from here.
2B, let's leave this area to the reinforcements. I have an idea. You and I should meet up
Marvelous.
at the spot I just marked.
There we are. Because that also takes into account of... Like,
We've got mortars lining the shoreline here. All the EMP shielding in the world won't help against close-range mortar fire.
Got it.
trying to differentiate organic, inorganic, artificial mind, actual mind.
I'll help aim.
Does that even matter when...
This thing's armor is too thick. We need more firepower.
2B, let's try for a more direct approach.
Direct? Oh, right.
That's right. Lay down some fire in its stupid mouth.
Hey! Shoots us again! Oh, okay, so not... Only one at a time then. Got it. So people want to be as draconian as to say, like, oh, if it's not a human being, then, like, there's no mind, no consciousness there. Like, in the inevitability that alien life or non-human life shows up, are we really going to try and say, like, oh, well, they're not human, so they're not conscious, they're not self-aware? Seems a mite bit egotistical. Whoop.
2B! We gotta bail, 2B. This is bad.
Ooh.
Are you all right, 2B?
Oh, hey. I forgot about that part.
That enormous machine is an ancient weapon. designed to help annihilate the androids, but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so
Oh.
I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. We eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
Huh.
K2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Forgot Pascal
This is gonna work.
used to be part of this thing's system.
9S is leaving the front lines. Proposal: 9S should be reported.
Oh, jeez. I looked away and forgot to pause. Ah, that was not good timing on my behalf. Let's see how far back that puts us. Okay. Okay, good. Whoops. There we go. Oh, that's...
Machine is an ancient weapon. It was designed to help
It's been a while
annihilate
since
the
that
androids,
happened.
but it wound up going out of control. I was part of the machine's network when it happened, so I remember it. The moment it reached land, it went berserk and began attacking everything in sight. No one could figure out how to stop it. We eventually marooned it deep in the ocean, but it seems to be searching for a way back. Huh.
K2B, I think I have another idea. You keep that thing right where it is, okay?
What?
Please, 2B, this is gonna work.
Okay, right. That's why I thought.
Proposal: 9S should be reported to command as a deserter.
No! He has a plan. Just hold on.
Oh boy. Yeah, sad but true. Oh, okay.
2B, I'm going to see if we can use those missiles back on the shore. But I need you to destroy the EMP unit on that thing's back. Otherwise, they're just going to go off course.
On.
Okay, no missiles allowed here. Good to know. Yeah, it is a sad state that a lot of people can be more materialistic. And, oh, it's a tail. Such is the way of modern society. Well, I mean, it would all stem back to, like, ensuring survival and acquisition of food and shelter. I could definitely understand how it would come about that way. As I always say, to each their own. Slash, slash, slash. There we go. Because everyone's got everyone's got their own ideals and preferences, priorities, and as human nature goes, that's just the way things are. Humanity is the kaleidoscope of existence, of being. It's marvelous in its complexity, and holy cow. There are so many little things! Oh boy. Pascal. Oh crap. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. You know what? We'll just carve through. There we go. Oh, another one. Ouch! Okay, good to know. That is a wall. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Carve through the bullets. Shoot the orb. Oh god. Where? Depth perception, please! Stop being my enemy. Oh boy. I see, I see. Ha! Fantastic. Of course we will. This kind of thing is... It's a lot of fun to talk about.
Organize a search and rescue party for the missing Yorha members at once.
Even while shooting at a gigantic monster robot.
9S. Don't die on me.
Suspicions of Commander still very much present. Achievement unlocked. Ruler of the Deep. Whew. Now look at that. Oh. Oh.
2B to bunker. Come in. Over.
Operator to 2B? 2B, are you alright?
Running system diagnostics. Core functionality appears intact.
Thank goodness.
Never mind that. I need a status report.
Roger that. In regards to the giant machine that attacked the shore, it ceased its resistance 8 hours ago following your missile strike.
8 hours?
However, its EMP strikes knocked out comms all across the region. We're having trouble getting them back online, which means data uploading is currently unavailable in some areas.
Where's 9S?
Yeah, about that. We picked up a faint black box reading, but it wasn't strong enough to lock down his position.
If you found something, that means he must be alive. Put in a request to the commander for immediate approval to begin a search.
Actually, the commander has already ordered us to prioritize tracking down surviving Yorha members. If you find 9S, let me know, okay?
Will do. 2B out. Han, I need you to scan for any nearby black box signals.
Scanning complete. No signals detected. However, a dynamic scanner is required for detection of weaker signals.
Never heard of it.
Said dynamic scanner may be located in the resistance camp. Proposal. Further information should be obtained from the resistance leader.
Let's go.
Should I? No response. Limited functionality detected in black box. So she's still alive. Contact the bunker. Affirmative. Wait, does it actually want me to do that though? Well, we still should anyways. Okay. Or not, I guess? Well, it's like I want to try and help them if I can. I don't really remember if that's an actual thing I can do, or if they really just want me to go to the resistance base, which I guess it is pointing at that at the minimap, so I guess that's what we're doing. Ignoring orders, but also still interacting because we can. No anomalies detected in black box signal. However, her language core seems to have been damaged. Poor thing. You're going to be fine. Don't worry. Pod? Send a rescue signal to the bunker. Affirmative. Because I'm of the opinion 2B wouldn't just walk by them, even if she's concerned with 9S. Unless you can't interact with them at all, in which case, so be it. No. But they start fishing. No. It is a corpse, not for fishing. It was other bodies. Cause some of them can be interacted with, but not all. But there was one tucked away somewhere. Well, if you need rest, I definitely advocate for getting appropriate rest. It is far too easy to stay up super late and lose out on very precious sleep. Especially in digital era in which we live. It's very easy to lose track. So if you need to, definitely. That said, it was very nice having you here today, and very, very much a good time. Let's see. Hi, oh, that's right. She's gonna be somewhere tucked around over here somewhere. So probably, definitely not something to worry about right now. We'll get back to them when we need to. Copper ore. Might need to start selling the copper ore again, or we'll cap out on storage. Oh. There we go. Glory to mankind. Take care out there. Thank you for dropping by. Let's see. Resistance camp is shut down. Simple enough. I do so much enjoy my pseudo-philosophical meanderings? Yeah. I feel like meanderings is an appropriate description. I just very much love a good what does it mean to be story. Characters, concepts, different executions of either one.
Bunker to 2B.
2B here.
We've got a number of broken down access points on the field. The cause appears to be an EMP attack from a gigantic machine life form. If you encounter any offline access points, please repair them for us.
Understood.
It's every time it shows up in a story, whether it's a book, TV show, video game, movie, whatever, I absolutely adore seeing a character, especially ones who outright deny traits that we would tend to think of as having humanity. Like kindness, compassion, connections to others. Missing someone, even. Seeing characters exhibit that is very... I keep saying very. I need to stop saying very. It is... Hey, buddy. Sorry, this terminal's out of order right now. Cool. Seeing characters who carry themselves as empty or blank slate willfully, because more often than not, it tends to be more of a defense mechanism. Seeing with characters who like insist that it's like, oh, it doesn't matter, I don't care. It's like, well, you very clearly have a preference, so you do care at some level. It's it's a childish mentality of sorts. One that, by and large, people tend to grow out of. And when they don't, like, well, I kind of hope you do, because life is so much more full when you're able to care about things and be honest and open about that.
What's up? I'm looking for something called a dynamic scanner that can detect black box signals. A dynamic... Oh, you must mean the one the twins built. I think they're just back from an expedition, actually. You should see some red-haired androids over there. Try talking to them. 2B, those twins, they... Yes? Actually, never mind.
Why did you even say anything if you weren't gonna say something?
What do you want? Easy, Devila. There's no need to be so confrontational. And you don't have to trust every idiot that wanders by. I'm sorry about that. Can we help you?
I need a
a
scanner.
Scanner that can detect faint black box signals.
Yeah. I was tinkering with something like that a little while back. Here, if you want it, it's all yours. That chip should help with your search. Once you install it, it can detect black box signals, quest objects, all manner of things. You'll hear a sound whenever it finds something.
And if it ever bugs you too much, you can always pop it back out.
Let us know if there's anything else you need from us, okay? And don't think this makes us friends. Oh, Devila.
Oh, it's a pod program. Scanner. Actually, instead of gravity, let's go for that scanner. What? Ah! It's not just quest items. Ooh. Oh, that's neat. The twins showing up here make a lot of sense. what they're currently doing? Unclear, aside from whatever this expedition was that they just went out on. But do they have anything else right now? Once you approach a target, the scanner can make it visible. Welcome. Is there anything you need? Ah. Oh, they've got weapons! An outdated Yorha model. You know what? Let's grab those weapons. Evasive system. Continuous combo. Bullet detonation. Auto collect items. I would very much like that. I'm rooting for you. Let's get that installed, because that'll make for much less cleanup time after a fight. Let's see. Plug in chips. Do we even have enough room? 6, huh? Oh boy. I mean, technically we don't really need this. Shows the pod's program cooldown time. We don't need that. Save points, damage values. Anti-chain, auto heal. Drop rate up, movement speed +3, evade range. You've got 3 spaces open right now. We need at least 3 more. You know what? We don't need to see. We don't need to know damage values. Who's got time for looking at damage when you're picking up all these items? Yeah. Okay. The pod will flash once the cooldown is done, so it doesn't even really matter. See? Yeah. Yeah, we don't need to know that. And we don't need to know how much damage we're doing. It'll become readily apparent when the damage we are dealing... Oh, that's already so worth it. Oh, that is marvelous. Yes, yes, perfect, perfect. Okay, so, let's see. Parade has got mysterious letter. We cleaned up everything. There's still those things, which we will get to eventually, but we need more progression to access it, I believe. And this was mysterious letter. Okay. So everything else is basically cleaned up. We just need to progress on with what we've got going on. Oh. There we are. That is not what I forgot you could charge up the laser. Fascinating. Sewer surfing. Marvelous. Yep. Pure water. Yep. There we are. Let's go ahead and save while we're here as well. See, did we get more mail? No, we did not. Always good to check your mail now and then. You never know when something might have been delivered. Something important. Or... ah! Be gone. Hopefully this will... Dang it. This will also mean... Oh, a black pearl. Nice. There we go. Yeah. We don't need to know how much damage it's actually doing, so long as we can see the health bar dropping. Anything else beyond that is just being fiddly. Ah, friend. Where am I? Don't worry, I sent out a rescue signal to the bunker. We are currently searching for a missing Yorha unit, designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once. Sorry, I have no clue. That's okay, just stay here and wait for backup to arrive. See, that is the android I constantly used to miss. Because she's kind of tucked away. What happened? You got hit with an EMP blast. I don't remember anything. Don't worry, I sent a rescue signal to the bunker. We are currently searching for a missing Yorha unit, designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once. I'm sorry, I don't know anything. That's okay, just stay here and rest. Her dialogue makes me believe that, not even no, because that one is just straight up dead. But, that one who can't remember anything, her dialogue leads me to believe that, the EMP wiped her core. So she can literally remember nothing. Come on. Yep, there we go. What? Ah! A weapon? Oh, we never did read those new weapons. Type 3 sword. Dated Yorha blade trusted by android veterans. Not the latest model, but proven in combat. The craftsman's weapons were neither flashy nor attractive, but never once failed in battle. This reliability afforded him a never-ending stream of loyal clients. Iron Will! Now that's a callback. The blade is dull. Its power comes from mass alone. Does it smell of iron, or is that human blood? The sword's blade, dulled by years of idleness, was, as its name implied, a mere iron hunk. Its blood-drenched youth was little more than a series of rusted memories which grated against its pockmarked steel. Huh. A durable older model of Yoha weapon, time-tested and proven for turning machine lifeforms into scrap. The greatsword was known for the intense pain it inflicted upon its victims. This is what drove the man to carry it, despite its weight, for he knew it would make others fear him, and thus could he avoid needless conflict. Interesting. I didn't check the upgrade requirements. Eh! Who are you? Don't worry, I'm... No, get away from me! I don't like the look of you! Proposal. Remove fear functionality. No. Stay away! I hate you! I... hate... Sorry to startle you. Just stay here and wait for help. EMP kind of scrambled Android's brains a little. Which is a terrifying prospect to have happen. Oop. Ah. Come on, you want to float around? There you go. Float forever. Oh, wait. Did we already talk to you? Oh, right. Hers was the voice box that didn't work anymore. Ah! Oh, God. Terrifying. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh boy. There we are. Buddy, where are you? Not that direction. Yep. No? Nothing out here. Are you? No. Unfortunate. At least we can take solace in knowing that they do have backups on the bunker. Oh, there you are.
Black box signal detected. Life functions operational.
Pod, employ a check module and a logic virus vaccine. Easy. I've contacted the bunker. They should be here soon. Thank you.
We are currently searching for a missing Yorha unit, designation 9S. Should you possess any information on the subject, please disclose it at once.
Please. Anything will help. 9S. That's that kid who was with you, right? I saw him all right. That explosion sent him flying.
Which direction?
Hard to say. I'll take my best guess at a landing spot and transfer the data to you. Thank you. You should stay here until the rescue team arrives.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
Interesting. Onwards and upwards. don't think falling in the water game overs you. And there's gotta be a way to get over there. Aha! First try! Type 3 Lance! Small recovery. Fantastic. Good to know that's here. So a Type 3 Lance. What kind of story are you going to have? Oh, you're the old model. An old Yarha spear built to imitate ancient human weaponry. Old-fashioned but reliable. The unadorned lance pierced her foes with machine-like accuracy. The grind of metal on bone in tandem with the pained screams of her victims created sweet music in the missionary girl's ears. Ah, there's the Drakengard reference. Wait, is that something I can land on? It is. I probably shouldn't have come out this way. No. Oh. Fair enough. I should have come back the way I came, but good to know. We'll definitely have to... Is it just a resistance base that hasn't... No, Musashi... Not Musashi. Masamune? The smith in the woods. Oh. The camp's back up in order. Good. Because if anything's going to help us do more damage and have shorter fights with bigger and badder bots, an upgraded weapon or two would not go unwanted. It's been tough lately, but it's important to get rest. Make sure you keep your weapons in good order too. Exactly. Okay, so let's see. Ooh. Type 2. Stun up. That'll become 504. Ah, right. Masamune can smith it to level 4. Our guy cannot. Which is fine, as... Let's see, titanium... That does not require titanium. Beast Lord also does not need titanium, it just needs a meteorite shard. Type 3 blade. Dragoon Lance, Type 40 Lance. Black Pearl. I really like the looks of this, so I want to use that. With time... Wait, actually, this is crystal... Oh, these things need absolutely nothing to upgrade. May as well. Oh, yeah. All the way up, buddy. all the way. There you go. They might be old, but they are very much easy to upgrade. Meteorite shard, though. Righto, this weapon is now level 3. That's as far as we can take it here, but there are craftsmen in the world who can raise it to level 4. If I ever met someone like that, I'd want them to teach me all they knew. Come again. And now we have more weapon stories. Let's see. Base bane, type 40. Oh! Huh. Type 40 sword. Yoha R&D Team Journal, August 29th. Held a progress report meeting for our new weapon. Considering how many observers we have from the other orbiting satellites, I can tell they expect a lot from us. Let's see. Yoha R&D Team Journal, December 10th. We had our first core installation experiment today. Saw some troubling signs, including issues with unexpected irregular output and core perimeter defenses. Oh, core perimeter defenses. It's the outside of the core. Yoha R&D Team Journal, January 8th. The circus of 3 consecutive staffers burnt out after attempting to remove the core's protection. I've requested replacement personnel. Wait. What do they put in here? Troubling cycles, unexpected irregular output and core perimeter defenses. They're not talking about a weapon, a new sword. Guess we'll have to find out more at level 4. Type 3 sword. The craftsman's weapons were neither flashy nor attractive, but they never once failed in battle. This reliability afforded him a never-ending stream of loyal clients. Yet something nagged at the craftsman. Though he'd forged many a weapon, he'd only test them on pigs and cows. He wondered what it might feel like to use them on another human being. The craftsman took a sword to a battlefield and slashed at corpses, disappointed at how easily the sword slid through them. It wasn't satisfying at all. He wanted to really feel like he was ripping through flesh. That's a problem. Yoha issue blade? Oh god, I don't know which ones these are. So let's see. The Type 40 sword. That one. Right, that's why it has the chainsaw teeth. Issue blade, iron will. The sword's blade, dulled by years of idleness, was, as its name implied, a mere iron hunk. Its blood-drenched youth was little more than a series of rusted memories which grated against its pockmarked steel. Who could wield this hunk of iron now that its edge has gone? Who might love it when all it could do was bash dully against a foe instead of cutting through flesh and bone? Who would devote themselves to such insanity? Well, whoever it is, you gotta have a lot of guts. Da-da-da. Oh no. The great sword was known for the intense pain it inflicted upon its victims. This is what drove the man to carry it despite its weight, for he knew it would make others fear him, and thus he could avoid needless conflict. The man's reputation spread through the village despite never having drawn the blade. "Don't make him use that horrid weapon," the villagers whispered. The man smiled at this, for he knew that fear was the best path to peace. Soon the man had craftsmen forge a host of similar weapons. He gave them all to the other villagers in the hope it would force people to solve conflicts with words instead of violence, and his plan worked for a while. A plan doomed to failure. Hi guys, it's me, 42S, your favorite Yoha Squadron idol from North 12C Defense HQ. I'm here with the latest hot scoops from the front line. So let's get out there and do our best, alright? Go team! Hey ho, Battlefield buddies. I'm not gonna lie here. The current war situation isn't looking too optimistic. But we're expecting reinforcements from our orbiting satellite bases at any moment. So don't give up to them. Glory to mankind. Huh. Type 3 Lance. The unadorned lance pierced her foes with machine-like accuracy. The grind of metal on bone, in tandem with the pained screams of her victims, created sweet music in the mercenary girl's ears. Day after day she returned to the battlefield to compose more music. Here, a giant of a man, fat rippling from his size. There, a slimmer gentleman whose bones would surely produce a sweeter sound. Ah, who to stab first? The girl fought for an age, stabbing uncountable foes in an effort to find the ideal scream, that sonorous, bone-grinding sound. Yet perfection eluded her no matter how hard she tried. Would she ever find what she sought? That's a problem right there. Wait, why can't I upgrade the stick? What? You? Why does stick not upgrade? Oh, stretched coil. Good to know. Come again. So let's see, weapons. 504. 504. Light combo goes up to 7 instead of 6. Minimum damage goes up, but it is slower. That's fine. You know what? Two sword has been nice, but let's get some rip and tear action. Spears. Old but efficient it is. Holy cow. Actually, you know what? How does this compare to the Type 3? The Type 3 has a higher base count, but lower low range. That's not nearly as good. Also, where's the Type 40 large sword? You know, I'm actually pretty curious about that. Type 40. Where is the Type 40? Ah, you don't get that in this playthrough. It's in the next one. Okay, well that explains why I don't remember getting it. We need more meteorites. Wherever the heck you get those. Let's see. Light 2, heavy 1. Light 3, heavy 3. That is bananas. That is such a pretty sword. Look at that thing. It's so nice. Okay. So, new weapons abound. Let's see. We want to head over and... Oh, wait. We lose out on Father Servo at this point. Nothing we can't fix in time. Wait, what? It failed. Huh. Let's... Wait, how would you even go about doing that then? You would have to leave... It's probably meant for playthrough 2 acquisition. That is wild, though. You know what? Let's test these new weapons as well. Probably not the best test subjects, but...
Access point repairs complete.
Let's see how long it takes to get through a bore now. Oh, that's actually pretty quick. It is level 14 though, so maybe that will skew the results. So Emil and... Man, maybe that's why I don't remember how that questline actually ends. Because I missed it entirely. Which you'd think, that being a playthrough that happens after the first initial one, I would remember it better. But I've played the beginning more than the second playthrough, period. Oh yeah, this is power. That is strength. Emil! Wait, he's still out here, so... Hey, buddy! What's up?
Welcome!
Rusted clump, broken key, warped wire. Didn't I need... Let's get a... No, not that much. Just in case. Because stretch coil was definitely something we needed more of. So, you know what? Probably shouldn't have bought 50. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. 50 is far too much. Let's see. Dented socket, pyrite tree sap, tree seed, giant egg, dictionary, natural rubber, machine core, exchange for money, exchange for money, money. Okay, good.
Thanks, friendo!
So let's see. Find 9S. Right, that was his projected landing spot. I suppose we should go get him before wandering off and doing stuff. They want to explore without little buddy, right? Oh, that Yoha unit did call him a kid, which is strange. I'd say he's much of a young man versus a kid, but maybe they meant it in a way like he's not a old unit compared to other scout units. A rookie, which would make sense for how 2B talks around him. Just a little rookie unit that hasn't seen the absolute horrors of war yet.
Nines should have landed around here.
Alert. Faint black box signal detected. The transmission seems to be coming from an underground cave network.
I think I remembered.
Why are there dead androids here?
No black box signals detected.
I'll be the judge of that.
Alert. You are moving away from the last known position of Unit 9S.
Wrong route. Better go back and see if there's another one.
Good catch, good catch.
Would 9S have made it this far inside?
Alert. Possible enemy ambush ahead.
Don't care.
We've got our little buddy to find. Danger is of no consequence. Because she cares about her friend. No emotions, Definitely a case of methinks the lady doth protest too much. Oh god, I hate this. There we go. Copied city.
What is this?
Analysis. This area is composed of crystallized silicon and carbon. Further details unknown.
Who built it?
Unknown.
Any goodies? No goodies? Okay. Man. And this is just hanging out. Ah. I feel like the other way is progression. So as always, check the doors. Take a look around.
What's with the corpses?
It is unlikely the Yorha units came this far on their own. Hypothesis. The enemy must have placed them here deliberately.
Disturbing. Large recovery. Good, good. Right.
city. I, or we, machine life forms, I suppose, have a keen interest in humanity, love, family, religion, war. The more human records I unearth, the more charmed I am by their complexity. This city is one of many areas I created out of a desire to understand, to know humans. It's grand, don't you think? Almost spiritual. And yet it's currently nothing more than an android graveyard. I seek to learn and adopt all facets of humanity.
Adam.
Some desired love, others family. Only then did I realize the truth. The core of humanity is conflict. They fight, steal, kill. This is humanity in its purest form.
You know nothing about humanity.
Have I offended you, little android? Did I speak ill of your beloved humans? The truth can be so painful. I strive to attain nothing less than the essence of humanity itself. We machines exist in a connected network. We are immortal, invincible, and yet, within all those infinite bits of data, there exists not even the merest flicker of being, of life, death. Even the concept of death has no meaning to us.
Oh. Rather juvenile look on things.
Thus I decided that I shall risk my life in battle. I have severed my connection to the network. Now, let us embrace death.
Seeking meaning in a world you can only understand through pictures, records, recordings of other people's lives placed there. In what regard?
I don't have time for
Hard to say.
I need to find 9S.
Ah, 9S. I do enjoy this. I prepared this just for you. I mean, after all, we all need something to fight for, don't we?
You son of a... I'll kill you!
Yes! That's it. That's the feeling. Pure hate! Come to me!
I call him and his ideals juvenile because that's what they are. It's not his world, it's not his views, and he's desperately trying to make sense of what is going on. Trying to make a connection in a way that can be understood.
Is this death?
Come on. Let's go home.
Trying to make sense of things one cannot fully grasp.
Damn. 9S really went through hell. You're the boss. You want him sent up to command body and all? I'll make it happen. Thanks. Oh. What? Nothing. Just, you've never been much for gratitude, you know? Not that I mind or anything. Oh, I also have a message for you. Command needs you to contact them ASAP. Got it.
Yep.
This is 2B. Patch me through to the commander.
Oh, hey, 2B. Roger that. Give me just a second here.
2B, good job destroying that machine. Upon further analysis, we learned that the machine, codenamed Adam, was responsible for managing half of their entire network. A disruption of this magnitude to their network should weaken the machine significantly.
What's going to happen to 9S?
He'll undergo a full data overhaul up here. Assuming we don't encounter any problems, we're planning to partner him with you again.
Thank you.
In the meantime, I have another mission for you. I've mailed you the briefing. Go ahead and take a look.
Understood.
There we go.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Gonna take a quick moment before that happens. 'Cause generally speaking, and just kind of going off of the tropes as presented, Adam wanted to have an understanding, a connection to the world he finds himself in, seeing as his only, presumably his only connection to others is through the machine network. His brother. The entire mechanical war effort, where it's all presented as destroy the androids. Presumably. To that end, analyzing human data, human history, all the records that would have been preserved to exist into the modern day. Given how quickly they grew and adapted, from moment of conception to birth to going off on tirades of trying to understand what it means to be human. Our highs and lows, our pettiness and compassion, love and hatred. Adam wants to understand. But who's he going to get that understanding from? It's not something he could learn from records. Next best thing is the androids, who for all intents and purposes are built nearly one-to-one to just be human beings who happen to be artificial and capable of wave dashing. So to do what he did, taking 9S, literally crucifying him to elicit a reaction, to goad us into fighting him, and to have reason to not run away, to fight to the end one way or the other, was his way of trying to find that connection that he's been wanting as a very adolescent understanding of the world around him is. As fast as they grew and adapted and learned, they are still learning everything in a bubble, and he wanted to pop that bubble, so... well. Pop that bubble we did. Which again, seeing as he's got a twin, probably a pretty selfish thing to go and do without having appropriate backups. Because as it seems, he doesn't have a backup. He's one and done. So all the more reason to not go headlong into an irreversible state of the deletion. Trends among the machines. Sender. Commander. Due to the destruction of codename Adam, we've been able to deal a significant blow to the enemy's network system. I've already confirmed that numerous machine lifeforms have been severed from the network as a result. However, just because they are no longer connected doesn't mean they no longer pose a threat. It is highly likely they will continue to interfere with our operations. 2B, I would like you to gather some intel on the machine lifeforms. Report back to me if you see any machines behaving oddly, and keep me informed on their activities. That is all. The Commander.
Analyze current trends among the machines. Huh. Something tells me this is going to involve a lot of killing.
Proposal. Procure information from the machine lifeform known as Pascal.
I suppose he might know something. Pascal, can you hear me?
Oh, hello, 2B. Do you need something?
I need to know if you've seen any new trends or behaviors among the machines.
New trends? Well, 2 days ago, I was contacted by some machines that disconnected themselves from the network. They wanted to discuss a peace treaty.
No kidding.
Apparently, they're seeking to form an alliance of some kind with our village.
If that's what they want, why don't they move in?
I believe they're working on building a colony of their own.
You don't say.
Indeed. Apparently, it's located in the abandoned factory. I can give you the coordinates if you'd like.
Please.
I was actually planning to go speak with them myself, you know. Maybe we can meet up over there?
Sounds good.
Target location data obtained. Marking on map.
What could possibly go wrong? Are you still hostile? No. Interesting. Oh, let's double check on... Okay, so that is going to get us over to those. Mysterious Letter, Speed Star, Halfwit Inventor. Where? Oh, something new is out there. The wandering couple we also lost access to. Dang. If I hadn't been yammering so much, maybe I would have taken pause to actually ensure all those got cleaned up. But we'll get them on the second go. As established, things are much easier to nail down and maintain. See, now even they're non-hostile, which is good. Yep. The auto pickup is such a good chip to have on hand. How about you guys with weapons drawn? Are you hostile? No. Wait. Where? inventor. Where is... No. Parade escort. But he's not here. Where are you, parade escort? Mysterious letter, halfway inventor, speed star. Okay, so the force is that way. He should be right there, but maybe we'll have to come back to that later. So in the meantime, let's just head over to the factory. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? Just for fun, to confirm, can we really not access this thing even when we have the key? Okay, he's a black spot on the map. He has to be still hostile, right? No. Fascinating. Dang. Well, we'll get it on the next go round. Oh, let's see. Amber. Good. Wait. Where? Did something... Wait, what? Ah, well. Not gonna dwell on that. Don't know what that... Don't know what could have caused him to despawn. Or he just opened his arms and flew away. Hard to say, honestly. Let's see. Factory entrance. Yep. There we go. Next time, it'll be a bit before we go to playthrough number 2. Yeah. It'll be a little bit, but that's okay. And you know what? From what I remember, this might actually get pretty long until the next save spot. So, I think right there we have a pretty good moment to leave off on a little bit of a cliffhanger for next time. As, a lot happened today. The world state change, which I forgot did as much as it did. But that's alright. Well, again, thank you for joining us here today. This game is just getting started, just like Replicant is, and did, past tense. We're not still playing Replicant, this is Automata. My goodness. But yes, thank you for joining us here today. It has been a blast getting into the story again, getting into exploring to be or not to be. It is a wonderful time. It is, most certainly. And if you like what I do, please give me a follow here on Twitch. If you're seeing this off in the future, then you must have found the Levvittome Twitch VOD archive on YouTube, which is where all the videos will go up, all the VODs will go up, as it's nice to look back at all the stories we've gone through and seen, experienced, and carried with us going into the future. So, if you like what I do, once again, please follow me here on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. If you want to know the up to the moment information on who, what, when, where, why, and how, follow me on Twitter. It's where like polls that go out will be going through there. There'll also be ways to connect to the Discord for the Starlight Circle, which is slowly but surely growing, step by step, making our way up the ladder. Aside from that, well, if you're watching on Twitch, then to the right of the screen is a little green button, and below is a little panel full of friends of the stream, friends of the channel, all very good people. People like Malfaka, Steenimo, Real Saxman, Still CB Gaming, Magical Librarian, Dat Boy Niku. All good people, all good folk, doing what they do, sharing what they have to give. All wonderful. Go check them out if you want. And if you all would like to help keep this show running apace, smoothly, we've got a Ko-fi, which is, of course, completely optional. Don't worry about it. We've also got a throne, which I'm using, once again, mostly as a suggestion thing for, like, you know, when you go to... It's not everyone has this problem, but when you need to go shopping for yourself, it's like, well, I don't know what I want. I've got stuff I need. What more is there? And then someone suggests, like, hey, maybe you would like a digitized back scratcher. And you go, you know what? Maybe I do. Or not. Either which way, that's mostly what that's there for. Aside from that, be sure to drink plenty of water, stretch your muscles, get some sunlight. It's hokey, hackney, but flowers aren't the only thing that need fresh air, sun, and water. And until next time, sure to be kind to yourselves and others, but take no shit. Until that next time, be well, traveler, and take care.